Since 1979, Tiger Lily Press has offered a place for Cincinnatians to learn about the art and craft of printmaking. Here's their story.
Tiger Lily Press is a group of volunteer printmakers, and I want to stress the volunteer because we've been around for 40 years and we've maintained the fine art of printmaking for all those years with a volunteer group. We're located at the Dunham Recreation Center in Cincinnati, and we've been here since 2001, and they've been very generous to us, and the campus is beautiful. The mission of Tiger Lily Press is to promote, to preserve, and to print fine art, hand-pulled prints. We're unique in that way in that we're preserving this old art. Our classes are taught by our members. So we have silk screen, we have collograph, we have etching, we have relief printings, we have letterpress classes so people can take a class and come in and print and learn. And if you really enjoy it, then you can become a member and learn more.
I would highly recommend it if you have any interest in printmaking to take a class. I think people often think that they have to know how to draw or they have to be an artist to take a class, but that's the beauty of printmaking, is that you can have no drawing ability and you can still make incredible work. One thing that's really nice is that printmaking is a varied art. There are a lot of different ways to go about printmaking. I think it's a great way for people to figure out what they like, and I think there's probably some form of printmaking for everybody.
I first became aware of Tiger Lily Press when I was in graduate school at DAP. I was first drawn to the organization by just the love of printmaking and knowing that there were common-minded people that enjoyed the same thing. I think what sets Tiger Lily apart from other printmaking studios is that it is a fine art printmaking studio. You can go to other printmaking studios and maybe do silkscreen, but you'd have to go to another institution to maybe learn intaglio, and then another institution to maybe learn relief. Well, here at Tiger Lily, we have all aspects of printmaking. Not only do we have classes here that you can sign up and take a part in, but we've done outreach classes to local communities and high schools that might have a smaller arts department or arts funding. So I think we fulfill our mission that way by trying to bring printmaking out to the wider audience. One thing that really helps Tiger Lily be an integral part of the community, and something that I think in general is lacking, when you're an artist and you get out of school, places like this I think are very integral in that transition period. You can come here and work in our studio and have access to the presses. Here at Tiger Lily, we do the Working Artist Program, and it basically lasts a year, and there's a little bit of a money stipend to it, but it's mostly about having complete and utter access to the facilities. In the Working Artist Program, for me, it was a really nice way to dive deep back into printmaking. It really helps to give you that dedicated and supported time to explore your work.
Almost all the inspiration for my work comes from my walks. I take photos when I'm out, and usually it's of a weed or a plant. And so I usually work from a photograph that I've taken, and I'll blow the photograph up pretty big because I like to work large. And then I usually do a pencil drawing from my big photo. Once I've done a giant pencil drawing, I transfer it to my plate. And then once I have the image transferred to the plate, I start carving. And the carving can take me anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. And then once I have it carved, I print. I remember when I would pull the print up for the first time, like for the very first time, even though it wasn't a perfect print, I was like, I love this. It's kind of a magical moment that only really happens in printmaking because it's a surprise. You don't really know what you're gonna get until you lift that paper up for the first time. It's a magical moment. It's really fun.
We're having our 40th anniversary show at Kennedy Heights Art Center. We will show our history in a timeline so that you can see when we began with some of the portfolios that were developed over time. And we also have what we call a working artist program. So we'll have those artists work on a wall, and then the other rooms will be filled with the current members' artwork.
Tiger Lily has been here for 40 years, which is credit to them. That's a long time to be a volunteer-ran organization.
Tiger Lily has been such a great influence on me. There's such a community at Tiger Lily Press. When I first started, I had so many questions. How do I clean my instruments when I'm done? What's the best paper to use? I just had a million questions, and there's such a community here, people who I can ask.
It's amazing to watch people in classes when they actually pull up their first print. I mean, the look on their face is amazing, gives you chills, just even to think about it.
I think by taking classes, people are able to find out how to go through the process of making art and just finding what makes you happy. I think everybody has some kind of talent, and we just have to find it.
Tiger Lily's one of those little hidden gems, and I think right now as we're transferring out of that into like a 501c3 and being more public, our role is only going to increase in Cincinnati and how we help the community at large. I think in general, if you kind of look at your arts community as like a tapestry, right? And the more design and the more detail, the more color, the more interesting it is to look at. Arts institutions are integral to the community just to expand what we see as beauty and to bring maybe disparate groups together that necessarily wouldn't meet and hang out. You know, art does that sometimes. Like, we're all here to make a print, but, you know, in essence, we're getting to learn about each other and being that community.